it is time for week 3's recap. We are now 3-0. So, as I record, this is a bye week. We're wrapping up a potluck war, and next week we are facing the bad boys. What you gonna do? Okay, anyway, here we go. And the first hit we're gonna go over is Warith here. One of those dudes who just seems to keep making his way into these recaps. You can see here he has 2 golems, 26 hogs, and he has bowlers in his wrecker. Nice max heroes. Alright, and the golems are out to play. Bowler's gonna pop a Tesla on the side here. The wrecker is down. Now you can see this wrecker is gonna start getting hit, but those golems are taking much of the heat, almost all of it. And unfortunately, this wrecker is just not going to make it very far here. I mean, far enough for the bowlers to do some damage, but watch as the bowlers come out. They just don't get a ton of value. Almost get that expo down, but not quite. But if you take a peek at what's going on in this base, and then finally the dragon goes down, his queen's going to go down here because of that stupid inferno. But it works out good as king, and the golem take out that Tesla, and now the hog pathing is really tight here. He's got a few of those defenses on the outskirts, but the way he deploys his hogs, magnifique. That first heal goes down early. He knows I have got to keep my hogs well healed here. Coming up against the king now, and you see how he still has some hogs in his pocket to deal with those Teslas and just keep everybody focused on staying on the path and getting those defenses down. Got 1 heal left. King being a little bit of a problem. Poison the king and the skellies. And now he still has a heal left. And oof, that bomb hurts, but most of his pack was away from the bomb, thankfully. And now a heal to cover the wizard tower, the inferno, and the bomb tower there, and the bomb that pops in between, so that cannon ain't going to be any sweat whatsoever. And now we go to cleanup. Nice hogging, dude. Keep it up. I'm more than happy to keep putting you in the recaps. Speaking of people that we seem to see a lot of on the recaps, we have Garden Gnome here with you guessed it, a gohobo. Pretty strong on the hogs here. He has a max golem in his wrecker. His goal is that core, and beyond you can see where the golem tanking as the hogs come around the bend would be really nice. 4 heals in the bag to cover the rest of the base once his kill squad is done. Seems like a pretty good start here. Wrecker making it right on through into that Expo and CC compartment. He's already started his hogs. Baby Dragon taking just a bit of time here to get down. That Wrecker's almost ready to pop, and the hogs are coming around. So yeah, it's a good time to get the golem. Oops. Wrecker hasn't popped yet, so out comes the golem and the giant. Now the giant gets targeted, and the hogs, they're doing their work down here. And that archer at 6 o'clock ends up hanging out until nearly the end of the raid. The queen is helping putting some serious work in here, and the hogs are just doing their thing. They're making their way around. They kind of got split up by a little bit of wonky pathing here, but I just want you to check out this golem. At some point here, I tap on him so you can see his health bar. Basically full health. So he's got a full health golem just wandering around. At least he looks cool while he's wandering around, right? That last archer tower going to go down. And the hog's going to focus on the king and oh, there they go. Whoopsie. But that's alright. Plenty of cleanup left. The king's going to get focused on that golem, which was healthy enough to just distract him the entire raid. So, there we go. It popped and boom, there goes the king. What is that thing called? The king platform. There we go. Good going golem and good going gnomie. Speaking of familiar faces, still we have Aang here with another Queen Charge Lalo. This one also a swag hit. He ends up swagging a haste spell, and honestly, he has plenty of loons left up at the end. Just totally annihilates this base. Ends up with 3 air defenses up, and 2 hounds to deal with them, but the way the base is laid out, no sweat. So king and wizard take care of the builder's hut. They're going to come up and hit this mortar and start creating the rest of the funnel so the queen won't wander too far around. She'll go in. And here we go. The CC is pulled. That first wall break done and dusted. I'm not too entirely sure if he meant to wall break into the bomb tower and air defense compartment. Everything worked out just fine for him, so obviously no ish, but I think he wanted her to go a little further in. But I could be wrong. Feel free to post in the comments. Or on Discord, whatever works for you. She takes care of the wizard tower, makes her way over to the air sweeper, and then the X-bow, and his lalo is going to start shortly. 3 air defenses left up for 2 of his hounds. But the base design just, makes it easy for him to get those air defenses down pretty quickly. The pathing was really nice. Using those haste to just move them right along. Boom. Balloons don't have to waste any time getting there. Not even distracted by the cannon over there very much. So, bam. All of the air defenses are down. And the wizard tower is going to be distracted here for a moment. He still has some tank left in that 1 hound, which he's going to lose shortly. But too late. You can see that haste he still has in his pocket. In his knapsack, maybe. He didn't have pockets. Maybe he's pantless that day. But so the queen's still up and kicking. So not only a hay swag, seriously. Queen swag, troop swag, look at all those loons. Tons of them. Nice. Speaking of familiar faces and swag, we have Sour here. Another solid Town Hall 9 hit. This time gohobo. I really do appreciate that we have some non-witch Town Hall 9 hits. It's nice to have something to showcase the strength of our Town Hall 9s. I know that a lot of people, and myself included, see that they're dwindling. I wouldn't declare Town Hall 9 as dead yet, but obviously with the addition of Town Hall 12, it definitely will make its way to obsolete. So Hound CC, the queen outside, and the bowler's gonna get some of this pathing down for the hogs here. Of course, the king using that ability to push him through. Hound just gonna stay distracted. The wizard trying to make it go away, but he keeps missing. Kind of funny, actually. So here come the hoggos, the queen making her way around the trash ring here. Eventually, there goes the X-bow. Will target her, but once she uses the ability, it gets locked back onto the golem. Pretty good timing there, I'd say. So the hogs still making their way around the rest of the defenses here. 1 heal down. And he's going to drop that poison shortly. Yep, there it goes. Alright, the queen's going to get targeted by the Teslas here. And hogs almost done with their work, so now the queen can stay up while they finish up a giant bomb. Whoopsie dipsy, there goes the queen. And we see the heal spell there, swagged, and a poison. Maybe poison's not such a big deal, but hey, we're just gonna call it 2 spell swag and move right along. And we're gonna wrap things up with some more swag here with Tumzilla. Gotta love that name, right? And no, it's not me. Definitely not me. I couldn't pull this off if I tried. So, if I tried really hard, even. So, baby dragon taking care of the bottom portion of the trash buildings here. Keep the queen going. And she's just going to make her way up to that elixir storage and then in toward the queen. I'm going to lay down some early wall breakers here in a moment. Pop that Tesla. And then the rage down, and the rest of his wall breakers coming to pop open that compartment. Nicely done. Air defense is going to go down, so no threat to the healers at that point. Going to have to pop his ability here. And the king will go down shortly to make sure she doesn't take the bait up north. Queen gets a ton of value here. Expo's going to go down. And here comes the CC Lore. And she gets all of the Expos and then works her way over to the Inferno. Just an OP hit on this base. and did make it to the my mouth today, the CWL recap again. So that's, I believe, 3 weeks of the CWL, and we've made it into the CWL official recaps every single week. So really good job, guys. I'm impressed and super proud. So there goes that Inferno. 31, 32, 33% of this base down. Gonna start that lalo, and you notice he has the blimp. The hound's down. And he's just going to have so many loons left over. And just watch how fast this base goes down once he gets everything deployed. I mean, every loon down, save one. Blimp, of course, going to spew its load. There we go. Rage down. Going to melt that Inferno like a hot knife through butter. That's not overused at all. Yeah, just look at this. I mean, there's too many loons. And get that one distractionary balloon. Doesn't quite seal the deal soon enough, and the wizard tower will hit the other loons, but come on. I don't think he loses a loon before that tower goes down, and that's done. Base is cooked. Stick a fork in it. And speaking of stick a fork in it, let's go to the outro screen. As you can see, another close victory, well-fought war on both sides. We have a bye week this week, or we had a bye week, it's just passed. The next war will be this Thursday or Friday, so stay tuned for the next recap. We will go a week without a recap, so don't get lazy on me and just not watch when the next one comes out, alright? And speaking of which, we are about 20 subscriptions away from hitting 100, and not that that's ever been a big, huge deal for us, you know, as far as how many people subscribe. We do this pretty much for our lovely clanmates, but hey, it would still be cool. So if you know people who aren't subscribed and, you know, you think they might like it, then feel free to pass a link along. All right, love you guys. Bye.